Well, I love a lot of things about my research, but I think one of the things that's most fulfilling is watching young scientists really become independent and really establish their own way of thinking and moving on to solve complex problems. And over the last 15 years or so of running a research group, I've had a lot of opportunity to watch people and projects evolve into really exciting outcomes. I think what's most exciting about the research is watching fundamental insight that we gain move towards something that may have societal relevance. The research in my group really focuses on dynamic interfacial interactions, and we work across a range of materials. So small colloids that might be metallic, or they might be made up of polymeric or soft materials, as well as polymeric chains, and putting all of these things together into networks and aggregate structures. We try to understand how to take these fundamental insights and apply them towards a wide range of potential applications, including things like sensing, catalysis, biomaterials, and energy storage. In 2010, we published several papers on dynamic supramolecular hydrogels, and that's really been a field that's taken off in the last decade. Certainly an area in which we're known for. That topical area also has pushed us into more societally relevant application-oriented research. And in fact, some of the dynamic hydrogels that we've developed are in fact biomaterials and certainly biocompatible. And we're very close to moving into a phase 1 clinical trial now for safety and efficacy in local drug delivery through these hydrogel formulations to treat glioblastoma and other very acute brain cancers. We've had quite a few commercial successes coming from the laboratory and the fundamental research that we have done. In 2012, we published a science paper on making dynamic capsules, and that was together with my colleague Chris Abel in this department. And we were fortunate enough to be co-founders of a company called AQDOT, which has been in existence for the past 7 or so years, has nearly 30 employees and quite a few products on the market. My group is extremely multidisciplinary in its approach, and so we do a lot of things at a fundamental level, and there are a few ongoing projects there looking at network dynamics, the particular cross-links within networks, and trying to understand both spatially and temporally how these cross-linked affects all of the material properties. That's part of an ERC-funded project, and in fact I'm working very closely with Stephen Lee in this department, where we've built a very unique setup that combines a rheological piece of equipment together with super resolution microscopy. And so those two pieces of equipment have never been put together before, at least in the same orientation. We're also working in an area of hard to treat cancers, and that's across a large IRC consortium that's EPSRC funded with colleagues both here in Cambridge as well as at UCL, Imperial College, Glasgow. And that's a really fulfilling project. There's a lot of industry-funded projects that are ongoing in the lab, looking at how adhesion can come about from the fundamental dynamic interactions at interfaces. And I would say there's also a few that are taking off now in terms of energy storage, together with colleagues like Claire Gray in the department, and catalysis, both looking at photocatalysis on our own, some of our interactions with physics and the Baumberg group, had several ongoing projects with the Baumberg group, nanophotonics for quite some time, and also locally with Erwin Reisner's group here. So there's a wide range of science that we are interested in, and the range of people in the group is also very broad. People are coming from backgrounds that are chemists, chemical engineers, physicists, as well as biologists, biochemists. I arrived from the Netherlands, fresh out of a postdoc. I found myself like a fish out of water, and 15 years on, I can't say that I've moved much further away from that feeling in many aspects. Of course, the people are what make a place your home, and I certainly feel very comfortable here with colleagues and friends that I've developed over the last decade and a half. But Cambridge is a unique place, and it's a really nice place to kind of let the outside world just kind of evaporate away and concentrate on your science. And I think it's a wonderful place to do science.